What is going on, world? Day 14 of the carnivore experiments. It is 1:10 in the afternoon. I'm still not going to be eating for a while. Been a very productive day so far, but I just stole my mom's slow cooker and I got a bunch of bones here. So I'm going to be prepping up and making my first bone broth. So I looked up some things on the internet, checked up a couple of YouTube blogs as well as videos, and yeah, basically I guess all you need is apple cider vinegar, limes or lemons, so I decided to go with limes. You need some bones. I guess you can even use like whole cow arms and stuff. Like, they were using some interesting stuff. This is what Western Meats has. So this is, I think I discussed in a previous video that this is what my mom used to feed to the dogs as like a treat, but she found they didn't have the greatest results from it. But as you can see, that's all like bone marrow in there from my understanding, and that's what's full of calcium. That's gonna be what I've pretty much been missing from my diet so far. Basically, from my understanding of reading the Carnivore Code with Paul Saladino, you can get all your required nutrients and vitamins and minerals from meat, but the one thing that you're kind of lacking is calcium. So if I'm not going to be having dairy, which I don't plan on experimenting until about a month into the carnivore diet, again this is only week 2, I'm going to experiment with bone broth. So basically, from my understanding, I'm still going to watch the videos again just to double check, but I throw these in there. Some have said to roast them first. I don't know if I have to let these de-thaw first, but you put it in here, you put up enough water just to cover it slightly, and then you do about a 1/4 cup of lime juice or lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, and you let that just simmer for 24 to 72 hours. And then you're gonna have, then you just strain it all out, remove the bones, and then you have like, you know, you let it harden in the fridge a bit. You'll have some tallow on top, which I can use as animal fat for cooking. And then you have bone broth, which almost looks like a jelly. So I'm interested to try this. I'm not gonna be able to eat or drink this for the next 2 to 3 days. You know, I might let it go for at least 40 hours for my first time because I wanna make sure I'm doing it right. I don't wanna just cut it at 24 hours. We're really gonna experiment and try here. But yeah, here we go. My first ever homemade bone broth.
Hold up.
I am the Hungarian experiment.
Along with that, I also have a top sirloin pulled that's just defrosting here, and I have a piece of salmon in the fridge that's defrosting, and I also have some shrimp. So I think I'm gonna whip that up as my first meal, have some salmon and some shrimp, then I'm gonna have this top sirloin a little later, and then have some my typical just eggs and bacon for the day. As of yesterday, I'm feeling great again. Again, it could be because it's beautiful outside, it could be because I'm crushing all my stuff, but I just feel like I'm on another level. I still find that here and there when I'm just not doing much, I am yawning, but I don't feel tired when I'm yawning. It's very interesting. But when I go out, like I just went out to go get this, I felt on point, it felt awesome, no yawning, nothing like that, and yeah. I do have to mention though that today I did have a minor headache. I had light pressure up here. It was strong. It was like, ooh, wow, like, am I gonna get through this? Like, this is kind of rough. I hope this doesn't last all day. It went for about half an hour or so there, then it was gone. And yesterday, no headache, but I think the day before I did have a mild headache, and I forgot to mention that to you guys. So that is definitely something that I'm noticing for myself, and I know that it has been mentioned in the carnivore diet by Dr. Sean Baker. I haven't seen Dr. Paul Saladino mention anything like that, but I have seen from other people's anecdotal experiences that in the first couple weeks, you do experience some minor headaches there, and they believe it's from like carb depletion and being ketosis. I don't think my body's been in ketosis this long, like forever. So I've normally had like a refeed or a carb day. I've only had like, you know, minor low fat or low carb days where it was just high fat and protein. Only 1 or 2. I've never really gone and had like a 104-hour fast. But besides that, I've always introduced carbs into my system within the week at least, within 5 days at least. So this is definitely the longest I've ever gone without carbs. So I think that might be why. I'll see if the headaches go away. Again, they're not like really bad or anything. Today was like, ooh, wow, this is like uncomfortable for sure. And the other day is just like, oh, this is not bad, this is mild, I just have like a little headache, which I found I normally did anyways on some days. So yeah, that's a little update here. I'll show you guys when I'm making some bone broth, or I guess there's not too much to show, but maybe I'll show you guys a little bit, and then show you guys cooking up some salmon and some shrimp and that top sirloin later. All right, guys, it is 6 o'clock. I completely forgot that we had like a super long managers meeting today. I thought it was a really quick one. It went from 2 till 6 o'clock. So yeah, it was pretty intense. We discussed a lot of concepts, how to really build this business big and strong, where our weak points are. I'm not gonna dive into everything, but it was great. Great meeting there. But I haven't eaten yet. Today's been a great day of fasting so far. So if you guys saw, I got that top sirloin starting there. And then this is the other piece that was included in the packaging. So I'm probably just gonna fry that up right after. As I mentioned, I still do have a nice salmon pulled. So I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna cook that today or not. We will see, but the bones are thawed out. So I'm going to just double check the instructions. But it seems quite simple. I'm just gonna throw into the slow cooker here. Do a 1/4 cup of limes. And then that's basically it. Fill it up with water till it covers it, and that's it. So if you can see here, this is how the bones are looking. So still nice and hard except for this one. Like, look, you can actually see the marrow in this. Like, oh, it's like oozing out. So I'm excited to try this, to see what this is like. I think this is enough bones for my first broth here. I'm not sure how much it's actually gonna make or what it's gonna do, but I'm excited. So I'm gonna throw all this in there and make my first bone broth. Here we go. All right, guys, 9:02. We got some bacon frying up there, and we got 7 eggs. So I already cooked up, I believe, about 5 pieces here. We got another 4 pieces. We're going all out on the bacon tonight. And if you guys saw earlier, I did pull out that salmon, but I'm actually gonna save that for tomorrow. So again, today was a little weird because actually I fasted really long. Today was definitely my longest fast on the carnivore diet so far. Day 14, we're now officially 2 weeks into it, and got this bone broth starting up here. It's looking real nice. Some stuff is definitely happening. It's you can see like a lot of the fat coming up to the top here. So it's gonna be interesting to explore that, but this is actually gonna be it for this video. So this is now 2 weeks on the carnivore diet, and something I have noticed here is that my eating is definitely, I'm getting a lot more satiated throughout the day, so I'm not eating as much as I did during the first week. I calculated up my first 6 days of my finances so far, and tomorrow I'm actually gonna do the rest, and then I'm gonna make that video where I break down my finances for the first 2 weeks of the carnivore diet. But, and I'll give you a little sneak peek here, I was averaging about $40 a day for the first week or so, but again, that was because I was really hungry and I was eating a lot because I was adapting to this. Now that I've kind of dialed things back, like this meal here is probably only about $7 or $8. It's not going to be even that much money. Plus that sirloin, top sirloin I had earlier today, I'm going to guess is around 20 bucks. So if I definitely had that salmon, it'd be a little more, but today's more around that like $27 to $30 range. So my average is definitely going to be dropping down over the over the second week here. So I'm definitely interested to see my finances on how much I'm eating on an average daily basis, because I thought it was gonna be more around that $40 mark, but I think it's actually dropping more to the $30 mark now. Tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have a nice refeed day, so I'm definitely gonna eat more. I'm gonna try to eat more throughout the day, even though I'm not feeling all that hungry. I think it is important to have a nice refeed day. But we're gonna experiment and explore. Do you even need a refeed day with the carnivore diet? I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna try it tomorrow and eat that salmon, eat a bunch of shrimp, probably have like 2 New York strip loins, and we'll see what else the rest of the day has for me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is now 2 weeks of the carnivore diet. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys haven't seen any of the other videos, make sure you go check out the other ones. They'll be in the description box below. And again, if you like this video, I'd love if you go smash that like button and leave me a comment. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate having you guys along my path. If not, I'd just be some crazy guy here on the internet documenting myself. Well, I wouldn't even be on the internet, I'd just be recording myself if I wasn't actually putting this out and trying to share my life, be as open and honest as I can be with all the different experiments I've done over the last 5 years. So I couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you guys so much. I am the Hungarian Experiment. Oh, and quick little bowel movement update. I haven't pooped since the last time I definitely recorded this. I've lost track of the days, but it's all here on the camera, so I have to catch up on some editing of these vlogs, but I think I've gone another 3 days at least, maybe 4? I don't know. I think the last time I pooped was around day 11, so I think I'm at that 3-day mark here, so yeah. Pooping is still very interesting here, because it's lacking, that's for sure.
I am the Hungarian Experiment.